And now, straight from the horse's mouth, our Neil Young News Report.
Smell the horse on this one.
With this week's update from ThrashersWheat.org, here's Thrasher.
Hey, Thrasher here with this week's Neil Young News, and Happy New Year to everyone. Happy 2013. We certainly had a big year in 2012. Our last program, we did a rundown of the highlights of 2012 in the Neil Young news world, and lots of news last year. It was a great year, and we did the recap and the album tours. Great year, books, a lot of good stuff. So what are we looking forward for 2013? What's ahead? What might we see and hear in the coming months? Well, lots of speculation. We don't really do speculation that much here at Thrashers. We just try and deal with the facts. You know, there's enough speculation out there not to get too distracted in all the what ifs and mights. But we do know a couple of things. We do know that there will be a continuation of the Crazy Horse Neil Young tour. It's going to resume in March in Australia, New Zealand, and then it will resume again in the summer, June and July, in Europe. So we had a number of dates confirmed for Europe. It's probably 18 or so festivals and indoor arena types of things. Not sure if they're taking the whole Rust Never Sleeps Weld trilogy alchemy thing on the road to Europe or not, but one would hope so. So we'll see how that all shakes out and what else might come up from the live performances. We do know that Neil will be playing for the Bruce Springsteen Music Cares benefit concert in February. That was just announced the other day. I don't know whether it's Neil Young and Crazy Horse or just Neil Young. Determined on that. But Bruce will get the Music Cares honor and treatment, much as Neil did back in 2010. So that'll be something to look forward to. What else for 2013? Will we have another album, another Crazy Horse album? Who knows whether they've gone back in the studio or not. I guess maybe just to do a little speculation, one would think that a live album will come out of the Alchemy tour. There's a live album that came out of Rust Never Sleeps, Live Rust. There was a live album that came out of the Ragged Glory tour, Weld, so it seems safe to assume that we'll see a live album out of this tour. When? Whole nother question. Will we see a film? We do know that the tour is being filmed or videotaped. The video screens up there, that's a shaky picture deal. So we should be seeing something come out of that. Again, you know, who knows? We haven't even seen Trunk Show come out, so maybe that'll come out. We haven't seen an official release of Human Highway come out, so maybe that'll come out. So, you know, there's a pattern there for that type of release. Neil's been talking about how he's going to write another book, or he's writing another book, something about cars, the Wingfold. He made an offhand comment about, you know, the book will be about dogs he's known and cars he's known. So we'll see whether that's how real that is, whether that comes out. Always comes up about the archives, Archives Volume 2. That doesn't seem like that might be on tap for 2013. The crew seems like they're pretty preoccupied on getting the new stuff out, and that's okay with us. So that probably covers a lot of the bases there for 2013 in terms of what we might see and hear. But I'm sure when we do this all again a year from now, there'll probably be lots of surprises, and that's always what makes a lot of this real fun. So we'll just kind of wrap things up. Maybe just one other thing. We had a little post on Thrashers Week, the blog, about one of our most popular posts that we put up last year, and it was kind of surprising. You may have heard that at the last concert in Bridgeport, Connecticut, during the song "Fucking Up," Neil basically stopped playing and started mocking some audience members for their constant texting on their smartphones during the concert. And so he was kind of doing that with tapping it, on his hand and his fingers, sort of like doing that texting motion. And there was an eyewitness report that sort of laid out all the details of that, and which were pretty interesting. So if you didn't check out that story, you might want to check that. But almost as interesting was the reaction to all this. A lot of folks picked up on it. It was liked and shared on Facebook and retweeted on the Twitter bill and all that. And people were saying, "Hey, Neil, right on. Way to go. Call out those audience members. That really annoys me when people are at concerts and they're fiddling with their phones, they're taking pictures, they're texting. They're doing all these rather annoying and obnoxious things at concerts." And I think we certainly, for those of us who've been going to concerts for a long time, we're quite dismayed by this trend. I mean, it's always nice to have a picture of a show, and that's always cool. But some of this stuff has definitely gotten out of hand, where people are the concert is secondary to their own personal little small screen drama. So a lot of applause to Neil for basically calling out this behavior, and we'd certainly like to see probably some more performers take this issue on. But I don't know. It's definitely probably going to be an uphill battle, concert etiquette, and how this all gets handled. But anyway, just sort of like an interesting little note out of the tour. Another little sort of unique Neil thing. But that's probably it for this week. We're looking forward to 2013, getting out there and seeing what unravels, what unwinds during the year, and we'll try and keep everybody up to date on that on the blog, thrashersweek.org. So check us next time. We've got the podcast over there on the right sidebar that we'll have uploaded for you to listen to and download at your leisure. So until next time, keep on rocking in the free world.